mind the mess behind me, okay? It's not there. It doesn't exist. My room is a work in progress, okay? I just own too much art stuff and like notebooks and stuff and books in general. So like I'm running out of space for stuff and it's wild. But anyways, I am going to try my best to post every single day in December from now until the end of December, until New Year's. Okay? New Year's Eve. I'm going to try it every single day. I might fail because I have a lot going on this month, but I'm going to try my very hardest. Okay? Some might be vlogs, some might just be like me here talking, some might be like random stuff. The list goes on, but I'm going to try and post every single day. I promise. But like I said, I might fail. Okay? But I am going to try my hardest to succeed. Okay? Anyways, today we are going to be reading Am I the A-Hole? Okay? Christmas edition. Okay? I may stutter, I may mess up on words. I am dyslexic. I am also kind of dumb. I'm a little dumb. To be honest. My legs are also very numb at the moment because I tried to make this video with me like kneeling down on my floor and my like phone on my bed. But like my legs started to get numb and now they're tingly and they kind of hurt. So you might like see me like trying to move around and whatever to try and get them to not be numb anymore. Cause my calves hurt so bad. They hurt really bad. Okay. Anyways, Christmas wasn't what I hoped. Oh my god, my legs. My wife and I work on a single income household with 5 kids, so Christmas is always a stretch. But we save all year to get all the kids nice things. I'm usually in it says change, but I'm gonna assume that he meant charge. I'm usually in charge of getting all the gifts. My wife tells me to. Anyhow, this year we saved enough to spend 200 on each kid, and I set aside enough to spend 200 on my wife. Presents were opened and everyone was happy except for me. My wife didn't get me anything. That's so mean. This isn't even Am I the A-Hole? This is just Christmas wasn't what I hoped. And maybe it is once I get more into it. I told her I was sad because I didn't get anything, and she said, "What do you mean? The neighbors got you that chef knife. Your mom sent you a gift card and some other things. You got plenty." I told her, "Yeah, but I just wanted something from you." Then she got upset because we didn't have the money for her to be buying all kinds of things for us when we have kids to worry about. I tried to explain I didn't want anything monumental, but just a simple card would suffice. Just something to let me know she cared. I didn't think I was being unreasonable, but maybe I'm being a bit ungrateful. So am I the a-hole? Definitely, definitely not. That is so mean, to be honest. Like, who doesn't get their partner, their husband, like even a partner, like, even if you guys were just dating, okay, for like a long period of time, or like in like even if you were in the really like me and my ex, we got each other gifts the very first Christmas that we had Christmas together, and we had only been dating for what, like June, no, July, August, September, October, November. We had only been dating for 6 months. And I'm pretty sure I also dated one of my exes where we had only been dating for like a month. Like we started dating at the beginning of December and we still got something for each other for Christmas. So having being married and having 5 kids together and not getting him something, kind of rude. Kind of rude. This one says, am I the a-hole for ruining Christmas? How did you ruin Christmas, sir? This happened last Christmas. I was 17, female at the time, so I have quite a severe nut allergy, and my whole family has to make changes when I'm over so I do not have an allergic reaction. It sucks, but you honestly just have to deal with it. So I got my cousin's gift and noticed it was in a container and the item looked homemade. Turns out it was a body scrub. I knew she ran an Etsy store, but had no clue what she sold. A few minutes later, I decided to read the ingredients on the back, and it said peanuts. Damn, okay. I think she used peanut butter. I took my mom to the side and explained that I can't use it as I could get a rash, and she understood and told me we could throw it out when we got home. That was a great plan until my cousin came up and started to rave about how good it was and how she made it and that she would love to use some on me. I tried to say no as nicely as I could, but she refused to listen and then started to open the container. So I kind of told her off. I told her that she was kind of stupid for making a nut scrub for someone who is allergic to nuts, that eating one can land them in a hospital, and that I would rather not have a rash. I then said, I'm also annoyed that you made this even when you knew how allergic I am. Mom had to teach her how to use an EpiPen when she started to babysit me, so she knew how severe it is. She left the Christmas dinner in tears. Am I the a-hole? Um, to be honest, she should have listened to you when you said no, yeah. And she should have known not to give you something with nuts in it. Especially if she babysat you and your mom had to teach her how to use an EpiPen just in case if you did come in contact with nuts. So she clearly knew that you were allergic to nuts. But I feel like you shouldn't have called her stupid, to be honest. Like, yes, she is dumb, okay, for giving you a thing that has nuts in it, but in front of the entire family, maybe not the entire family, but probably a big chunk of your family, you shouldn't have just yelled, told her off and called her stupid. I feel like that's a little bit mean. But I also I understand you calling her stupid because like you said, she did know that you had a peanut allergy and whatever. So let's see if we can find any newer ones. Oh, here's one. Is this a Christmas one though? That's nothing. What the frick? Okay, this one says, am I the a-hole for not wanting to buy my big Christmas? I don't even know what that means, but sure. I, 16 female, have been dating my boyfriend, 16 male, for going on 2.5 years. This is our third Christmas together. Whenever we met, we were in middle school. He was a nerd who only wore athletic shorts and sweatshirts. As he's gotten older, he wanted more fashionable clothes, and so I bought him clothes, a lot of clothes actually. I basically gave him a whole new wardrobe with what little money I had. Considering I was 14 when I started doing this, this is our third Christmas together, and I decided not to get him anything. I only want to get him functional gifts because he doesn't wear any of the clothes I buy him. I've bought him so many clothes over the years, and he wears none of them. And I've asked for some of them back because I like them, and he won't give them to me. And he asks for clothes for Christmas, but I don't want to buy him more clothes for him to just not wear. Money's tight for everyone right now, and I'd rather save my money and not buy him stuff he doesn't wear. I'm also asking him not to spend a lot of money on me. I said our limit is 100. Mind you, last Valentine's Day I spent close to 300. Damn. I could never, especially right now, with like my car and the insurance and the bi-weekly payments, and like what I could never spend $300. Like maybe on my family members, but like not on a partner. Hell no. Hell no. But yeah, no. I don't think you're the a-hole. I don't like that's kind of dumb that he's not wearing the clothes that you buy him like ever. Like and he's not explaining to you why he's not wearing the clothes and then not giving them to you even though he doesn't wear like that doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna go not the a-hole. Definitely not the a-hole. Oh, we exited the whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go definitely not the a-hole. Excuse me, by the way, I burped. This is gonna be our second last one. This one's pretty short. Am I the a-hole? So for privacy reasons, I'm not using my real name. Using my real name. Chloe. Chloe is my real name. 22 female, have a very toxic relationship with my mother's side of the family. Every holiday, I'm treated like the black sheep of the family, and they pointed out all of my flaws. And at the end of Christmas and Thanksgiving, I always feel bad and depressed. Well, this year I found out that I was pregnant. I'm currently 23 weeks pregnant and showing none of my family members no, and I want to keep it that way because I have health problems that could cause me to lose the baby if I get stressed. So I told my mom's side of the family I'm doing my own thing with my husband this year, and I got cussed out for setting boundaries and trying to make sure I keep my baby safe. Yeah, I don't think you're the a-hole. You're just trying to like make sure you are able to have the kid and like whatever and like not risk the baby's life as well as maybe yours. I don't really know. Okay, the last MIA whole Christmas edition. And yes, we have moved positions since the last one. I had food come and I went to go and eat, and now I'm back. So for you, it's been like not even a second. For me, it's been like an hour, maybe. Okay, we're gonna go with ruining Christmas. It's not a long one. Okay. Am I the a-hole for ruining Christmas? Oh my god, I'm covering my face. Anyways, I honestly don't think I ruined the upcoming Christmas almost 2 months ago, but mines have been drawn and has flown. I, 34 female, have never really liked my in-laws, but would always be polite, generous, and respectful. They're just so opposite to my family, and knowing what they've done to my wife, abuse, neglect. Oh. I'm very good at keeping them at a distance, as does she. She's very low contact, and we see them about every 6 months for a couple hours. For Christmas, her family will do a secret Santa, which works well, as previously they would spend money they don't have on gifts that I ended up giving away. Dollarama, soap, shop, shampoo, Kleenex. I would always tell them I didn't want presents, but a card and a photo of them would be perfect. So I'm happy to have only one person give me something, as I can be more direct and tell them I really don't want anything store bought, as it's unnecessary. They shop this way for my wife. Oh, they shop this way for my wife too. So she tells them the same thing. Yesterday, we went out for dinner with my mother in law. I told her I had picked her boyfriend's name and telling her gift ideas. These two are in the middle of a horrible breakup, but as I've known him for 10 years and not my business, I was going ahead as normal. My mother in law then said to me, "He drew your name too." I was so pissed and said, why did he have to get the person he hated the most? I had no clue this man felt this way about me. I've given him money, clothes, food, and cleaned their hoarder nest because that's what I would do for my family, even if we're not close. I was pretty upset. After the dinner, I opened the Christmas group chat and wrote, I don't want my present, but thank you, and left the group. I don't want a present from a person who doesn't like me or has a bad intention. He also has no job or any income, so I didn't want him to buy me anything, especially if he hates me. I'm out of breath for some reason. My sister-in-law lost her. Shh. She messaged me stating she had worked so hard on Secret Santa and I have ruined Christmas. She then called all family members and told them I ruined Christmas and have has hit the fan. I asked her how me no longer attending ruined her event when there was no date or location, as they all have hoarder houses and we live 2 hours away and they don't drive here. But I was ignored. My wife has my back and basically told them all to go F themselves. But I'm a sensitive soul and can't help but wonder, did I ruin Christmas? Heck no. You did not ruin Christmas, girly. Like, he flat out told, well, not you, but like your mother in law, that he doesn't like you. So, like, what? I don't think she ruined Christmas. Because this is the last one, we're gonna read some comments. Is this the same person? Yeah, okay, this person says Christmas is about more than gifts. Sister in law is a bit dramatic. Um, this person said they seem pretty toxic. English words. They seem pretty toxic. Christmas doesn't have to be stressful. Enjoy it with your wife. Neither of you are obligated to see them and be subjected to their dramatic antics. Mother in law shouldn't have told you her now ex said that, but she knew what she was doing. She wanted to make you feel like shit for some reason. Also, If it's her ex-boyfriend, why would he even still be invited to Christmas? Makes no sense. Keep your distance and carry on with your own life. Let them argue amongst themselves. We'll read 2 more comments. I'm gonna have to side with you on this one. I wouldn't want anything from someone that hates me either. Besides, how hard is it for the sister-in-law to just trade names? Sounds like she's the a-hole to me. And then this person says, you chose each other. Removing that one pairing from the game has zero impact on anything or anyone else. True. Facts. That's true. Anyways, that's it for this video. It's a little different than what I usually do, but I thought I would try something new since I am trying to post every single day this month. And yeah, I will see you guys again tomorrow, hopefully. Have a lovely night, because it's currently nighttime, as you could have told in the first part of my video. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic December, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.